My entire YouTube channel, I believe I have close to 1,000 videos on this channel at this point, is all about me talking about manifestation from my own personal experience. I have given you guys every tip, every trick, every tool that I have used ever. And I've also talked about all of the things that never worked for me and didn't work for me and why that was. I find this AI generated video idea fascinating. I haven't read the outline, but I'm going to dive into that now on this episode of Made by AI, Not by Experience. Hi, I'm Sonia, and I like to talk about manifestation from my own personal experience. And this is the series where I go to my YouTube inspiration tab and see what AI thinks I should make videos about. This one, I'm fascinated to see the auto generated outline that it gives me, where the description is Sonia's Secret, my daily manifestation lifestyle revealed, which I've revealed over and over and over again on this channel to the point where I put a course thing out recently. It's still posting if you've been following it from the beginning, called Learn to Manifest, where I help you do exactly what I do, what has worked best for me. The course itself is if I could go back and teach myself how to manifest, how I wish I would have done it and avoided all of the bullshit that I got myself entangled in. Anyway, look into the daily manifestation lifestyle of Sonia is provided, revealing the personal practices and routines that have been embraced. The essence of how a consistent mindset is maintained and desires are manifested throughout the day is captured. Oh, all right, AI. Again, I talk about all that and Learn to Manifest. That's it's not only how I do it, but it's if I could go back and teach myself how to do it, I would have just started doing it that way from the beginning. And in there, I account for the mindset problems that were things I struggled with for a long time without even realizing it. It's like, let's nip this in the ass in the beginning, and then you don't have to fucking deal with it anymore. So yeah, I'm fascinated to see what YouTube wants me to talk about because it's popular with my viewers. I'm not going to say things just because they're popular. I'm going to say them from my experience. So here's the hook that it thinks I should use to get you to watch. Just a few years ago, I felt stuck. My desires always out of reach, but then I embraced a daily manifestation lifestyle. But then I embraced a daily manifestation lifestyle. You are always manifesting. I don't like the word manifesting, but it is the word that people use. You are manifesting whether you like what you're experiencing or not. All the things you don't like is created by you. Your life, living life, is a manifestation. But then I embraced a daily manifestation lifestyle and everything changed. In this video, I'm sharing my exact routines and mindset principles I have integrated into my life that allowed me to manifest my desires day in and day out. Get ready to see how a consistent approach can truly transform your world. Whatever you tell yourself is true is true. Whatever you keep coming back to is going to be proven to you to be true. Once you realize that whether I am bitching, whining, moaning, and complaining, or I'm choosing any thoughts I want to, I am going to be proven right in my assumptions. Hence why Neville Goddard called it the law of assumption. For me, understanding that I have that choice is why I call this a lifestyle. And I just filmed a video not too long ago about why I feel that manifestation is a lifestyle. And it's exactly that. Every moment of your existence, you have a choice to think the things that you've always thought and view things the way you always have, or choose something different. It comes down to a choice. It's a choice every moment. That's what it comes down to. And for me, it is a lifestyle to do it in every moment, to presence awareness choice, bring myself back to the present moment, become aware of what I'm thinking and making a choice. Choose bullshit or choose something else. I like to have set things that I come back to because that's easier for me, and that's what I teach in Create Your Manifestation Life, or not Create Your Manifestation Lifestyle. That was the other thing I did back in the day. Learn to Manifest is the new one. And with that, I did, man, it was 2 years ago that I did Create Your Manifestation Lifestyle. And that at the moment was, looking back, me going, what helped me figure out manifesting? Doing this. But that was 2 years ago, Sonia. Sonia now has a different perspective on looking back and her whole journey. And I look back and go, man, if I could have just did something from the beginning and stuck with it, I would have done what I teach and learn to manifest. Because it is about the consistency of what you are choosing all the time. Whatever you come back to and come back to and come back to and accept as true for yourself is going to be proven correct to you. Just beyond just affirmations, my morning manifestation ritual. Oh, AI, how I love you. Oh, that is the funniest shit. Oh my god. I know AI is going through my videos because when I came on here yesterday, two of the video ideas that it popped up on here were had in the title morning tea and manifesting, or tea and manifesting, because when I don't do made by AI, not by experience, I title my videos morning tea and manifesting because I drink my tea while I talk about manifesting. And I needed an intro for my videos, and that's just what I started saying. It's going through my titles, it's going through my videos. If it was paying attention to what it's like, people who watch your videos want to hear this kind of content. If it was looking at my content, it would not make these outlines. It's coming from what's popular. And my morning ritual is affirmations. I have my set affirmations that I repeat to myself 3 times a day, just like I teach you to do and learn to manifest. Other than that, it's presence awareness choice. Bring yourself back to the present moment, become aware of what you're thinking, and make a fucking choice. Choose to bitch, whine, moan, and complain, or choose something else. That's it. That's my manifestation lifestyle right there. That's it. So let's see what we're doing. Waking with intention, my sunrise gratitude practice. There it is again. There it is again. And setting the emotional tone for the day. When I wake up in the morning, I sometimes wake up before my alarm clock, and if I do, I just lay in bed and think about things the way I want to think about them. Imagine the things I want to imagine, because I can. I don't allow myself to bitch, whine, moan, and complain in my head anymore. So when I catch myself, I correct it. And if I'm bitching, whining, moaning, and complaining when I wake up in the morning, guess what? I'm going to use presence awareness choice and do something about it. If that means that I affirm, then that's what it means. But honestly, I'm at the point now where I don't fucking care. I don't fucking care about manifesting anymore. I I know how this works. I understand how to do it, and I just do it. And I don't wake up with intention. I wake the fuck up in the morning and I deal with my mindset if it needs to be dealt with. But what I have found is when I affirm 3 times a day, I don't have to micromanage my mindset as much as I used to have to. Hence why I do it that way. I will never wake up and have a gratitude practice. I have talked about that in every fucking one of these made by AI videos, not by experience videos. I hate gratitude practices. I refuse to do them because they make me anxious. Setting the emotional tone for the day. My emotional tone is mostly good because I stay on top of my mindset. I don't need to set an emotional tone. I don't wake up and I'm like, oh, what kind of mood am I going to be in today? That's no, I don't do that. Daily alignment journal. How I use specific prompts to clarify desires and banish limiting beliefs before they can even start, before I even start my day. Oh my God. I don't believe I have limiting beliefs. I don't have limiting beliefs. I have a knee jerk reaction to situations. And then in that moment, presence, awareness, choice. Bring myself back to the present moment, become aware of what I'm thinking, and deal with it. Make a choice. A lot of this is from how I feel. If I feel sad or I feel cranky or angry or upset about something, that's when I will check in with myself and go, what the hell's wrong? And it's through asking why until I understand what the problem is, or just realizing, oh, I'm bitching about this, and go back to an affirmation that I already have preset, that I deal with my shit, and shit is not as much of a shit show as it used to be. No, I don't journal. I have 3 times a day that I affirm. I used to sit and affirm, and this just recently changed. After I did learn to manifest, I started realizing that I was having a really hard time sitting and affirming. I didn't want to, and things just started to get busier, and I'm like, I don't have time to sit and affirm. So now I just, through other manifestations happening, because everything's manifestation and it's all interconnected and you're always being led exactly where you want to go, I ended up with a watch with a timer, and now I just set my timer and I affirm while I'm emptying the dishwasher and getting ready in the morning. So now I don't have to spend time sitting and affirming. I can do it while I do other shit. And then I like to walk on the treadmill in the afternoon or take a walk outside, and I'll use my watch again to affirm while I do that. So now I'm killing 2 birds with 1 stone, and I don't have to spend time just affirming. But I've been affirming these affirmations for a long time, which is, again, what I talk about in Learn to Manifest. Energizing movement and breath work. My unique blend of light exercise and conscious breathing to embody the energy. Oh my God. My unique blend of light exercise and conscious breathing to embody the energy of my goals. I don't do that either. Oh, if this is what's popular on manifesting, guys, oh my God. I can't. I can't. I work out in the morning because I enjoy working out in the morning. But I don't do light exercise. I like to kick my ass. I like to lift weights, and I like to lift heavy weights, and I like to do really intense cardio. Why? Because that's what I enjoy doing. It feels good. And that's what I want to do in the morning. Doesn't mean that's what you want to do in the morning. And it sure as fuck doesn't have, I don't affirm while I work out. I can't focus on my weights and my form and not hurting myself and affirm at the same time. I can walk and affirm, but I can't lift weights and affirm. I can't do advanced step and affirm. I can't do that. So I'm not embodying the energy of my goals. I'm exercising because I want to exercise. Again, I have 3 times a day that I set aside to affirm, which is all I do. other than presence awareness choice, and everything else is just because I enjoy doing it. I have a whole workout routine that I follow that I has nothing to do with my manifestation anything. I manifested the exercise routine because I wanted to be more physically active. And all of that fell into place for me because I assumed that it would. Talked about this before. The trainer that I follow on YouTube, I manifested. By assuming that I would find the perfect workout for myself. When I thought about working out and how I didn't know what I was going to do to work out and whatever, I found the perfect workouts. Presence awareness choice. Bitch, whine, moan, and complain about how you can't work out and nothing, you can never find the right workout and you hate working out or whatever, or change your perspective. Choice. But my exercising has nothing to do with my manifesting ability or any of that. That's a personal choice. Fucking ridiculous. Oh my god. Manifesting through movement. Integrating intent into my day. Mindful meals and hydration. How I infuse, god damn it, AI. How I infuse gratitude and intention into what I consume, nourishing my body and mind. I hate gratitude. I don't do that at all. I eat food and I drink water. I drink my tea and record YouTube videos because I constantly drink water. I'm obsessed with water. I drink more water than anybody else I know. And if I don't drink that much water, I don't feel good. Has nothing to do with manifesting, and I don't put magical spells on my water so that I get my shit. I function in the world as a human being because I have to eat and drink water or I'll die. The power hour for productivity. What does this have to do with manifesting? The power hour for productivity, my structured approach to tackling high priority tasks with focused energy, seeing each step as manifestation and action. Oh my god. So are we goal setting and then reaching our goals by a power hour? I live my fucking life. I do the shit I need to do. And I change my mindset. Conscious communication, practicing intentional language in all interactions, speaking my desires into existence. Yeah, you should pull your head out of your ass and be good at communicating so you understand other people and understand you. But again, that's a human function and has nothing to do with your manifestations. Um, Practicing intentional language in all interactions. Does that mean that AI wants us to just talk as if we have what we want to all the people around us so they think we're crazy and we end up in an insane asylum? Like, what the? I don't know what that means. I don't do that either. I don't do that either. Midday momentum shift. Reclaiming my manifestation power. 3 times a day. When I get up in the morning, it's never right when I get up in the morning. And sometimes I'll miss my morning or my afternoon affirming session. And you know what? It's okay. I've actually been thinking about trying just doing it at night before bed and seeing how things go, but I can tell that if I don't bring myself back intentionally those 3 times a day, that my mindset's just harder to deal with. And it's not that hard to do it because that's my routine at this point. I just do it. I have my times that I do it and I fucking do it, and presence awareness choice the rest of the day. Otherwise, resetting with a mini meditation, a quick technique to clear mental clutter and recenter when distractions arise. I don't do that. Visualizing success, my secret method to vivid visualization during my lunch break to stay connected with my future self. I don't visualize, so no. The gratitude snapshot. I cannot stress how much I hate gratitude. Capturing moments of of aspiration. Capturing moments of appreciation throughout the day to amplify positive energy. If you're having a really fucking shitty day, why am I going to sit here and be grateful for my shit? Just like, oh, but that little thing, I should be grateful for it. I don't want to do that. I don't do that. That stresses me out. I catch my thoughts and go, I don't want to think that. And then I don't think it anymore. I bring myself back to something else. Presence awareness choice. Presence awareness choice 24/7. 3 affirming sessions a day, which is what I teach you to do and learn to manifest. Other than that, I live my fucking life and do the shit I want to do. Need to do whatever. I function in the world and do what I need to do. I eat and cook and clean, and I don't. Evening embodiment, winding down with intention. This is insane. I used to think that I needed this much in order to get my mindset to change. And what I have found is that is not true. Less is more when it comes to your mindset. Having those 3 times a day and being good at catching your mindset and learning to shift your focus, that's the most important thing. If you don't want to do the affirming sessions, fine, but catching yourself and shifting your perspective and choosing something different is non-negotiable. That's where all of your power is. It's not in all of these rituals and having a schedule that's based in bullshit like this. It's just ridiculous. Pre-sleep reflection. Reviewing the day's wins and challenges and how I use them as fuel for future manifestations. I would never fucking do that. If I was going to do anything like that, and I don't, but if I was going to, I would revise my day. I would just imagine my day, as Neville Goddard taught, the way I wish it was. I wouldn't look at it and be like, well, this went good, and this went bad, and this was a win, and this was a disaster. I have to improve so much. No, my day was fucking perfect, and these are the things that happened. Because you can do that. You're God. Nothing can fucking be more powerful than you. You're creating it for yourself. Pull your head out of your ass and take your power back and realize that. No, I'm not doing that. That's fucking stupid. My dream blueprinting practice. I don't like to dream. I hate dreams. So I tell myself I don't dream, and guess what? I don't barely ever remember them. And that's my choice, and it's a perfect manifestation of my assumption that I don't dream. Specific techniques I use to program my subconscious mind for powerful manifestation while I sleep. Before I go to sleep, I do my affirming session. And as I'm falling asleep, I tend to affirm or I think good thoughts just like I do the rest of the day. Because I used to be the person who would complain falling to sleep in her mind, and I realized I had to stop that if I didn't want to keep experiencing the shit I was experiencing. So I no longer do that, just like I don't do it the rest of the day. Creating sacred space, preparing my environment for rest and dream work, ensuring a peaceful transition into the next day's manifesting. I know. You don't want to make your bed, you don't have to. You're a fucking adult. You can make decisions for yourself. And like I just said, I don't like to dream, so I assume I don't, and then I don't. Magic. Your turn. My top non-negotiable manifestations habits. Know what you want, stop bitching, whining, moaning, and complaining about it, and bring yourself back to what you want to be true. Presence, awareness, choice. However, you need to do that. If you need set affirmations, if you need times to affirm throughout the day, whatever the fuck you need to do to stop focusing on things being the way you don't want them to be, down to any fucking thought that you catch in your head. All of them. Every single one. You don't have to catch every single one, but you can question and make a choice about any of them. Every single one. All of them. There's no exceptions. Consistency over perfection, why showing up daily, even imperfectly, is the ultimate key to sustained manifestation. Whatever you tell yourself is true is true. The law is always working, and the more that you choose to not use it and put it in your favor, that's your choice. You're experiencing it perfectly. The power of detachment, understanding when to realize understanding when to release the how and trust the universe to deliver. One of the first affirmations I give you in Learn to Manifest is I get everything I need and want, even if I don't know how. When I start questioning how something will happen, I just remind myself I don't have to know how. It's inevitable. I always get my shit. Why? Because whatever I tell myself is true. And that's what I want to be true. So that's what I tell myself. Celebrating the small wins. How acknowledging every step forward builds momentum and strengthens your manifestation muscle. I don't look at the world that way. I'm not going to be like, oh, well, this was good. Like I said before, with the reviewing your day and what were your wins and what were your challenges. Well, this was good and this was bad. And you are putting way too much focus in bullshit that doesn't matter. Bring yourself back to what you want and let the rest of this shit go. The more that you are trying to put meaning to everything and micro manage everything and dig through everything. You are spending way too much time looking outside of you to choose how you are going to think, and you need to bring yourself back to the present, become aware of what's actually happening and what you're thinking about, how you're perceiving it, and make a fucking choice about it. This is insane. Absolutely insane. No. Nope. Sonia's Secret, my daily manifestation lifestyle revealed. These are the title ideas. My daily manifestation lifestyle, how Sonia lives from the end. Living manifestation life, Sonia's daily secrets revealed. Sonia's law of assumption lifestyle, daily habits for instant manifestation. I don't even care if I get shit instantly. I care that in any moment I can tell myself what I want to be true. And I live my life like I did before I knew about manifesting. I don't do any of this. This is ridiculous. If this works for you and you like doing that, good for you. If you don't have to do it. It's insane to me. Yeah. So let me know what your guys' thoughts on this one are and what your experiences have been. I don't do that. It's very fucking boring. At this point, I don't even think about questioning how I think. It's just what I do because I've been doing it for so long. It's the habit I now function from because I built that habit through consistency. At first, it was hard to create that habit, and now I just do it. I catch myself thinking things, and I'm like, is this how you want to perceive what's happening right now? No? Okay, then pick something else. This is insane. This is insane. Oh, but it's a very popular topic with my viewers. So yeah, there's my take on that. This is bullshit. I disagree completely. Whatever you tell yourself is true is true. Thank you so much for watching. Love and light.